Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name is Max, and I'm here with a Pauper challenge today, and I'm going to be playing Moggwarts. I played this list through, I guess, just the last video on my channel. Before that, I played a different version of this same combo deck. But playing in the challenge today, you know what? I was like, should I play Stompy? Should I play just like Blue Red Fae, be safe? And I was like, you know what? This deck was fun and it was pretty powerful. I think more people might know about it now, but I still think it's pretty good. Um, and I'm going to be playing it in the challenge. I'm actually kind of I was rushing to get here, so it's about to start. But again, playing Mogwarts, if you don't know, this combo is um, first day of class, you play it, and then you play Putrid Goblin, see our match just started. And then you just sacrifice this, but because it comes back with a +1/+1 counter on it, you can just keep doing it infinite times, making infinite mana, and then eventually either Goblin, Matron for Invoker, deal them infinite damage, or just deal them infinite with Pyromatics. That's the combo. You protect it with Duress, and then you draw a bunch of cards with Ransack the Lab, Night's Whisper, Street Raid, and then you just draw towards the combo. I can't do too much more of a deck tech, but again, go to my channel. It's youtube.com/snapbolt. There's a link in the description below to subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. Throw a like on this video. You want to see more leagues, you want to see more challenges, you want to see more cool decks like this, throw a subscribe my way, throw a like on this video. I appreciate it. But let's just get into this first match. We're against Paulo Minos. Let's make this full screen. All right. Round one of the challenge. Let's just go. Mogwarts full combo. Would you like to play first? Yes, I would. Easy keep. We have so many combo pieces. No, I'm just kidding. Mulligan, 0 lands. All right, this is a snap keep. This hand is great. Opponent might not even be here yet. But yeah, this deck is really good just because it has a lot of like redundancy in Goblin Matron, just all the draw spells. I'm gonna keep this on 6. What am I putting back? That's the question. I think I'm just putting back like a land, like maybe a mountain. I guess I can also just put back caves because then I can just lead Prospector into Ransack on turns 1 and 2 and then keep all my other combo pieces. I don't know if I need Pyromatics, but I think keeping it is fine. I'm just going to put back land here. Let's go. It's combo. Sweet. Let's see what we're up against. I feel like the non-interactive decks. Okay, Boros. I think this is actually a good matchup for us as well. I think the non-interactive decks, like Mono White Heroic, Defenders, even Elves, I think we can combo faster than all those decks can kill us for the most part. Now the question here is, do I go Duress them to take like Lightning Bolt and or Journey to Nowhere? If it is Boros, Bully, they don't have that much interaction. Playing a Duress now doesn't seem bad. Playing a Ransack is also reasonable too, though. Uses my mana efficiently. I don't really want this to get bolted. I think I'm just gonna Duress. Thrilling Discovery plus Faithless Looting in all lands. I guess I just take Discovery because this is actually Faithless Looting is sort of card disadvantage. What a hand. Oh, okay. So now they're just gonna looting on 2. Yeah, I would rather take this. Again, this is not card disadvantage because you're discarding 2, drawing 3, and this is discarding 2, drawing 2. So you actually go down a card on Faithless Looting, where on Thrilling Discovery you do not. And they have good cards and like bad cards, I guess, to discard because they have all these lands. So they discard. So they played looting, they discarded Ash Barrens and Rally the Peasants, and then now they're playing another looting. So we know about these 4 in hand still. They have to discard 2 of them. Plains. Okay, so they have Warhold, Campus, Mountain in hand. Now I'm just going to go Ransack, need more lands. We don't find it, but we did find first day of class. Just going to take that. Okay. Now we just need to find another land to Matron for Future Goblin. It looks like they don't have much going on. So we know Mountain, Warhold, Campus in hand. Land. Prospector. Would be interesting. I can just go attack. Sack Prospector to play a Matron to get Putrid Goblin. That seems worse to me than just playing Drill Sergeant. I guess I could have just played another Prospector. That might have been the best play. But this is more mana efficient. They're just gonna bolt this. Wait, okay, Lightning Bolt this. Okay, so now I will just sacrifice this. This is my main phase. Add 1 mana, and then play another Prospector. Might as well. So this actually worked out. If I draw Putrid Goblin, I think I win next turn, assuming no interaction from them. Faithless Looting. Okay, this is good. If they don't discard, I mean, even if they discard Strands, they need a white creature in play. So we know they have Mountain, Lorehold Campus. Battle Screech, Strands, and then Campus. So we know Mountain in their hand. Okay. Street Wraith, Cycle. Another Matron. I am worried about Strands because now any white creature they play, they can just Strands my combo. I guess what I can do is I can always Matron for the combo, and then when they cast Strands, I can cast Pyromatics in response. So that's what I'm gonna have to do here. So I'll attack for 3. I think I do need to just play Matron sacking the Drill Sergeant and hope they just tap out for white creatures, and then I can go for the win next turn. Pretty unfortunate that I put a land back and then haven't drawn one since. I needed to take the first day of class over the Unearths. Let's just do this. I'm not gonna activate this, obviously. Just gonna play Matron, get Putrid Goblin. And then again, even if they play a white creature, if I'm able to make infinite mana, I can beat 1 copy of Strands because this is an instant. So pretty cool here. I don't want to see like a Lightning Bolt on my Skirk Prospector right now. Because next turn, even if I don't draw a land, I can go play Putrid Goblin, sack Matron for mana, sack Putrid Goblin for mana. Journey to Nowhere, they're going to just target this Prospector here. Alright, well I can't go off. But if I draw a land, I can Matron. Oh, I needed to sack in response there. That was a mistake. I still have another one in the yard, but that was definitely a mistake. What was I saying? I can, if I draw a land, I can still Matron for another Prospector. 2 Unearths already in the yard. So we know 2 mountains in their hand. We'll see if they discard them. They discard Palace Sentinels, and they keep both mountains. Okay. Interesting. And there's Squadron Hawk. Okay, so they do have Strands available, and we know their last card is Mountain. So they have no more interaction except for Strands, but I can beat that if I go off. I don't think there's any way I go off next turn. If I draw Skirk Prospector off the top, can I win? Okay, there's Caves. Let's just go Caves, Goblin, pass. And again, I can beat Strands because of this, which is pretty cool. I still need another land to win next turn because I need to go Matron for Prospector, play Prospector. O-ring the Putrid Goblin, jeez. Well, we know they just drew that off the top. Unless I mistakenly thought they had Double Mountain in hand when they didn't, but pretty sure they do. Maybe I'm mistaken on the reveals somehow. But I don't think so. I think I'm supposed to just Matron for another Putrid Goblin. Knight's Whisper. Still just be mana efficient here. Go Matron for Putrid Goblin. Still just going to keep fighting through their interaction. Also got to remember that they do have Strands in the yard, but again, that's not that relevant considering I have this. So I should have two prospectors in the yard, but again, I don't think that really matters. Rolling discovery, discarding some hawks and a hawk mountain here. They discard Thraben Inspector plus hawk. Maybe they don't have mountain in hand. I feel like they would have discarded it. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, there's all the hawks. So they're going to flash back a Battle Screech here. Yeah, they're pretty close to killing me at this point. I feel like the O-ring off the top might have just done me in. Boros Garrison. Okay, bounce mountain, I assume. Faithless looting. Now they're going to discard mountain, watch. Yep, okay. Prospector. Flame Wave, okay. So now let's go Knight's Whisper. Go to 16. This is 15 damage, so I can survive. Let's go Duress. Strands and Battle Screech. I can't actually beat another Strands from the yard unless they like attack with everything. Which I don't think they're gonna do until they would win. So I guess I just have to take Battle Screech, but I think I lose to this. I guess I can beat Strands with this, right? Because whenever they cast Strands, I can just keep activating this. So I just take Battle Screech, I guess. I can beat any number of Strands, right? With Flame Wave Invoker. All right, I'm not sure. So if I draw an untapped land, can I win? I matron? No, because I need black mana for this. So at this point, I think I need to top deck a Skirk Prospector or an Unearth. Flashback looting. Yeah, the O-ring off the top is brutal. Discard Boros, Garrison, Lorehold Campus. They still have Strands in hand and a Strands in the yard. They're attacking for 2. I am dead next turn to rally if they go for that. Unearth? Mountain. I'm just 1 mana off, right? Now what I can do here, I can play Matron, play Skirk Prospector, then I have essentially 3 red mana. It's just not going to do it. I don't think I have any way to win here. Just a little bit, just 1 mana short. Sucks. Yeah, because I need to Matron for Skirk Prospector and play it, and that's all my mana. There, I'm at 14, so a rally 100% kills me, especially because they can have Strands up in the yard and in hand to just play. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything. Maybe they just don't go for lethal or something. So I guess I won't concede yet. I think this matchup's actually pretty good for us because they don't have that much interaction. I guess it gets worse post board and Strands is kind of annoying, but I think this matchup is favorable here. Yeah, see, I don't have black mana. There's just no way for me to do this. Again, maybe they don't go for it, but I think they will. Flashback rally. Maybe they don't attack with everything. It's 12, lethal, and then they have a strands in hand. All right. So close. I mean, we were really close to going off multiple times there, and they just barely were able to stop us. Let's get fumes in. I don't think I want a braid. Definitely want flaring pain. I think that's all I sideboard. I don't hate just doing this because they do like pressure my life total. Actually I kind of like this. One ransack, two street wraith out. It's kind of like a board plan I was liking doing last night. Definitely want Skirk Drill Sergeant. So this is what I didn't have in the list last night. I cut the Drill Sergeant, but I think this is actually the matchup where you want it because if you make infinite mana and you can't beat a Strands, what you can do instead of matroning for Flame Wave Invoker, first you matron for Drill Sergeant, and then you activate infinite times, and then you can put Flame Wave Invoker onto the battlefield. But in doing so, whenever you hit a non-goblin, you put it into your graveyard. So you mill Flaring Pain. So you mill your deck, you make infinite mana. While you're doing that, you put this onto the battlefield, and then you can Flaring Pain, and then damage can't be prevented, and then you can activate this. I mean, you can always activate this a million times. Like whenever they cast Strands, you could just keep activating this. So I'm not sure you actually need this, but I still think Flaring Pain is good. Let's go with this. I'm gonna keep all the duress. I think this is actually a mulligan. I mean, 5 lands is just too many, and Ransack is just not enough. Yeah, this hand could come together, but I think I can do better. If this had like a first day of class, like let's say instead of this Unearth, I might keep because first day of class is so critical, but it's just mulligan. All right, I'll keep this. I can put back Putrid Goblin or Street Wraith. I think maybe I just put back Putrid Goblin here. That honestly seems good to me. Because I want to draw towards first day of class with the Street Wraith. And I have a duress. So my only mistake that game was not sacking the Skirk Prospector, I think, to Journey when they targeted it. But I don't think it ended up mattering at all because one, I had another Skirk Prospector in the yard. They keep 7. Yeah, I'm gonna put this back. So I think I played okay. I was just 1 mana off comboing multiple times. I guess another mistake technically that could have been Relic. Oh no, I didn't bring any duress. I mean, I didn't bring any Abrade. It sucks. I guess I could have led Street Wraith to try to draw Black Source last turn. That was a mistake. So playing kind of sloppy here. Another Relic, and they only have 1 land. And it's up Plains. They just kept on the strength of double Relic. So I think I just take Relic here. I could take Faithless Looting in case they draw a red source. Then they're just really not functioning for so long, but then they just play a second Relic for Progenitus. I mean, I might be able to win just by attacking this time. I'm going to take Relic, and then on my second duress, I can try to take the Looting or the Journey. Okay. They have double Relic. Wow. Okay, they're just leaving up a Relic activation. Makes sense. There's a Prospector. I mean, I'm pretty close to being able to go off. I can't go off through a Relic activation, but let's see. Do I Journey take Faithless Looting, or do I Journey, or do I Duress take Journey, or do I Duress take Looting? I mean, Journey to Nowhere is pretty annoying here, but Looting like allows them to function more easily. I guess Can they tap out for Journey? I think they can. They need an untapped land for that. I think I'm just gonna go Duress, take Journey, play Skirk Prospector. Let's do it. They have a Hawk. It's pretty close in my opinion. I mean, taking looting, if they draw Mountain, their draw just might start functioning. But Journey, if they draw any land, can break up like what I have going. I'm just gonna take Journey. Hope they just don't draw a land here. And they can't really. I mean, yeah, I guess looting. If they draw Mountain, they can play it and leave Relic up, which is certainly annoying. Okay, well they draw Plains, so I think my take worked out. They're playing Hawk. That is greedy if they play Hawk, because then I go off. Okay, I think I win here, right? Oh, do I need to draw a land? I think I need to draw a land actually. If I draw a land, I can probably go off. Untap land, please. No. So now they can have Relic up. Damn. Because I can play Putrid Goblin, sacrifice it, but then I need one more mana for first day of class. God, I'm just one mana short all the time here. Sucks. Really sucks. The good news is this is their hand. The bad news is if they don't play another Hawk, they just leave up Relic now. I can't do anything. I even have a Pyromatics to go off here with, but they have a Cannonade in hand too. Yeah. Please play another Hawk. I feel like they're not going to, especially now that I played the Putrid Goblin, but yeah, they're just not attacking. They're not playing. They should have attacked, right? Knight's Whisper. Okay. I'm gonna attack with this, play a Knight's Whisper. I guess actually, yeah, I can't go off because they can just tap Relic. They don't need to even activate it here. So I'm just gonna play Knight's Whisper, try to draw more lands, maybe set up a win through the Relic. But seeing multiple Relics, I get to bring in a Braid. Okay, there's a Flame Wave Invoker. Let's pop these out. I mean, opponent is definitely correct to not play Hawk, but at the same time, now they're not doing anything. Oh, they draw Mountain. Damn. That really sucks. What I can do, and I think I'm going to, is if they play Cannonade right now, or they're playing looting. Okay, I was gonna say I can sack Prospector, and I guess I can't actually. Yeah, sack Prospector, sack Goblin, play first day of class, make my Putrid Goblin a 3/3. Or no, that doesn't even work. Oh, it does. It does. Save it from Cannonade. Okay, they looting, discard Hawk Hawk. They have 2 mana up. Another Putrid Goblin, I might be able to go off. Because they can just activate Relic in response to Persist. I mean, maybe I'm supposed to force them to do that right now. I think it's better to just not. I think I'm just going to pass the turn with these first day of class up. Not going to play the Flame Wave Invoker here. So they have a Strands in the yard too. When did they discard that? To hand size? I'm not sure. Good to know though. It's gonna be tough now that they found lands and I didn't find I just needed to draw land on that one turn to go off. They even have Cannonade up right now. Matron, okay. I think I Matron for another Putrid Goblin. I'm gonna do that. I probably should have just attacked first. I can also go off at instant speed and pyromatics, but they have strands in the yard to stop that right now. I can force them to pop this first relic, but I think I can just force them to pop it next turn and go off twice and not have to use both my first day of class. Oh, wow. Okay. So they're going for Cannonade now. They do have strands in the yard. But I can go off through Relic here, but then what does that actually do? I make infinite mana, I first day of class, and then I can pyromatics, but they have strands. That's the problem. Now if I don't have this putrid goblin, it sucks as well. I think I should just at least first day of class to save this putrid goblin so I have multiples. I wonder if I should have just gone for for the combo there. Actually, could I have comboed with double putrid goblin? Did I just make a mistake? Because I could have gone. No, because they had relic activation up. I could have gone tap caves, sack matron, play putrid goblin, sack. No, I couldn't have sacked both because of relic. I don't think I could have done anything there. All right. So let's just go. I think I am gonna first day of class just to save my um, putrid goblin here. Wait, do I need to make infinite mana right now? Let's just let's just do this. I don't know if this is worth it. Okay, I exile a matron. And then I take an intro to prophecy here. Or do I just take an elemental summoning, make a 4/4, start attacking? I don't hate just the 4/4 here, honestly. It's gonna be kind of tough for them to deal with. So then this persists, first day of class, and then Cannonade will go off, and then this will die and persist again. And again, I can, maybe I just go infinite right now. Pyromatics force them to use the strands. I think actually I'm gonna do that. I have 10 minutes on my clock, so I need to play faster. But I think I am gonna go off here because this is gonna die, so I'm not that close to comboing again. But yeah, I definitely need to play faster. I've been really taking my time in this match. I guess I'm not that far behind on time, but yeah. If opponent doesn't F6 here, it makes it so much harder to combo. Not sure whether or not F6. I guess they can't F6 because of strands. There's no way for me to like pyromatics this and then pyromatics again or something, unfortunately. But I do need to just represent lethal here. So I need to make 30 mana so I can kill the bird and deal them 14 with this pyromatics, and then they just strands it. If I can finish this combo with 9 minutes left on my clock, that'll be good for me. Yeah, they cannot actually have 6 because they need to have strands available whenever I go for the combo. So we just got to take it slow here. I mean, they're probably using just as much time off their clock as me, but I am behind on time because I've been tanking. And I am going to end the turn still with Putrid Goblin in play for what that's worth. Again, need to make 30 mana here because then I can target Hawk and deal them 14. At 21 mana right now, getting there. So instead of playing Matron that turn, if I just played Flame Wave, I think I could win if they went for Cannonade. Oh, are they F6 now? I think they are. They might turn off F6 after I get to 30 mana, but I'm going to try to click this quickly. Replicated 14 times. Okay, now they probably took off F6. Okay, now they strands. Yep. Oh, but now they have to prevent the Cannonade as well, which is interesting. I didn't think about that before, but it definitely makes sense. So now I keep my combo for next turn as well. They do have Relic, so I guess they can stop me, but I guess I can actually combo through Relic with double Putrid Goblin here. Because I go for the combo and then they Relic. They have to pop Relic, and then I combo again. Oh, they have Journey. Well, if they target Putrid Goblin, this doesn't work. Okay, they don't. Sacrifice it to itself. Okay. I should have enough time if I win this game to win the next game, but maybe not. There's Hawk. Yep. They still have Battle Screech in hand. I think they used that looting. Unearth. Okay, so that does it, right? I guess I can go Unearth target Skirk Prospector and see if they pop Relic. I think they probably will. So this gets their Relic out of there. Okay, they don't. Wow. Okay, so now I think I win. Because I just go play Putrid Goblin. Because I have multiple Putrid Goblins here. I guess they could have Bolt. So I go sack this. Oh no. Oh, I just fucked up because I had the auto yield. Oh no. God damn it. God damn it. I forgot I yielded to Putrid Goblin earlier. I mean, that's inexperience with the deck right there. God damn it. Now they can pop Relic in response. Fuck. That sucks. I had to win. Now they pop Relic. That feels bad to lose a challenge match because of it. God damn it. Just didn't turn off the auto yield. Pretty tilted after that one, honestly. Because what I was gonna do is persist trigger on the stack, play first day of class. They have to pop relic, and then I go off with the second one, and then I just win. Sucks. Really unfortunate there, but it was my fault. All right, they're going looting. I'm like very unlikely to be able to go off again. Just had the win on board. Just my I haven't like been in this experience before where I like went for the combo, like went through it and then could have done it again, but needed to take off the auto yields. But I guess I learned, but I would have rather learned that in a league game than a challenge match. So really sucks, especially when I think this matchup is good for me. But still learned something. They have one card left, but they have a huge board, so I'm like basically dead next turn because I'm going down to 10 here. And then they have a huge board presence, and they have strands in the yard. So painful. I can shred memory for Putrid Goblin. I'm taking 4, 5, 6. Maybe I can win through strands. I'm gonna try, but I'm just gonna cycle this for swamp. Transmute this. And hope I don't die somehow, but I think I'm likely to die. Let's get Putrid Goblin, pass. I need to draw like first day of class plus Skirk Prospector somehow. I guess I could have shred memory for first day of class. That was probably correct as well. This is like the most tilted I've been in a long time. All right. I mean, I'm dead to Bolt, but I don't think I'm gonna be dead here. But I'm also very, very unlikely to combo. Flashback looting, interesting. I also only have 6 minutes, so I would have to play the last game really quickly. Since I drew land, I don't think I have outs. GG's. Yeah, pretty brutal there to have the win and then just, I mean, I definitely have to set the auto yield trigger to Putrid Goblin, but now I just know in the future, every time before I'm gonna go off, I have to think, okay, have I set the trigger already to auto yield, and does that matter? Do I need to turn it off? Because I could always have just gone turn off auto yields and then go for sack the first goblin. I just wasn't thinking about it because it's never come up for me before. So pretty brutal there. Lost the first one. Let's go round two. I'll see you there. See if we can fight back. That incredibly tilting round one. We're here in round two in the 0-1 bracket. Gonna keep this hand. It's not incredible, but we have a first day of class and we have multiple putrid goblins already. Witherbloom Campus. Interesting. I think I'm fine playing against like a Golgari deck most of the time. Removal isn't that great against this deck compared to like actual counter spells or hand disruption spells. You can fight through removal relatively well. We're against Aaron G, as Key and Peele would say. Aaron. Okay, what is this? Is this like Jund? Yeah, it's probably Jund. I mean, Jund does have wraths and stuff. Okay, there's a duress. I think I like just going duress tapland. Can just take like a Bondrage Ornament or removal spells. This is definitely just a wolf that's foretold. I would bet we're against Jund or just black green mid range. Yeah, it's Jund. Right, there's Fumes, Cast Down Bolt. That is a lot of removal. They only have 2 lands though. They are going to get to play Wolf, draw another card. I feel like these targeted removal spells aren't as good as the Fumes, because the Fumes can kill multiple things. I'm just supposed to take Fumes here. Could have taken Bolt because it costs one mana, but they also don't have red mana yet. So if I draw a Skirk Prospector, I might just be able to go off. Especially with Unearth as well. Could cycle Ashburns on my upkeep, but I think that's just like not necessary. The thinning isn't like worth it. So I basically just want them to play Wolf and miss on lands. Okay, they hit Swamp. At least they didn't hit red mana. Okay, there's Prospector. I can't actually go off yet though. But what I can do is, oh wait, can I? Let's see. This is interesting because we know every card in their hand. It's these, all these cards are in their hand. So if there's any way I can potentially go off here, I should before they can like have cast down available. So I can go Skirk Prospector, play Putrid Goblin, but then I have no more black mana for Unearth. So I don't think I can. I just can't go off. So I'm going to just go play Mountain, play Goblin. I'm not going to play Skirk Prospector yet. They'll probably just tap out for a Visionary, and then I can go off on my next turn. All right. So it looks like this is going to be likely a turn 4. They could not play Visionary, and then I guess that'd be fine as well. I can still go off through the cast down, so. Okay, nice. Yeah, I think I have this now. As long as I don't misclick. Which we all know is a very real possibility here. Okay. Cycle this. Get Swamp. Go play Swamp. Play Prospector. Sack this for red mana. Play First Day of Class. I guess I don't even have a win con yet, but I do have an Intro to Prophecy and I can cycle Unearth. So I think this is correct to go for this here. So now it's yield to this, yield to this. I'll just Intro to Prophecy before cycling Unearth. There's Skirk Drill Sergeant, so that should do it. It takes a long time, but that is the win. Nice. I'm actually going to make tons of mana. I'm just going to say, I mean, this is the definitive win. It just takes forever. I don't want Skirk Drill Sergeant in play yet, because it makes it harder to like add infinite mana here. I don't generally like to just like say in the chat that like I have the win, because they probably want to see that I have Invoker, so I kind of have to show them anyway. I just need to honestly make like 100 mana here. And I'm making all this mana now because it's faster to do it now than when I have Skirk Drill Sergeant in play and I have to stack the triggers as well. So I think this is better. Maybe if I make like 75 mana, they'll like get bored and um, then I can just play Drill Sergeant and start activating and then they'll understand the combo. So maybe I'll stop at around 75 here. My time is important as well. The thing about Jund is, yeah, they have a lot of removal, but they have to like tap out to pressure me as well. So if they're just passing with the removal up, I can like draw duresses, I can fight through removal spells with unearths. So I don't know if this matchup is that bad. Yeah, I'll get up to like around 75 mana before I play the Drill Sergeant. I could do it at like 50 mana, but if I have to activate Drill Sergeant a bunch of times, I'd rather just have more mana in my pool to start. I know this takes a couple minutes, but I'm going to try to be playing faster throughout the games now. Should be fine. Kind of sucks to play these combos on Magic Online. I wish they would set something up where I could just like hold down a button, make a couple actions like this, as long as the opponent's like says okay to them, and then just type in a number for how many times I want to do it, rather than just clicking through it like this. It's kind of whack. If they could just set up a loop, it would be so much better. Especially like a combo that doesn't just infinitely go, like one that you can just stop whenever you want like this. I think it would be nice just to like be like, okay, I want to do this combo 1,000 times, make 1,000 red mana, and then it would just give you that. I do like practicing the combo though. I should probably turn off animations. I haven't practiced with the animations off though. I don't know if that'll be better. Okay, let's play Drill Sergeant. Now I have to keep going. Let's yield to this and then yes. So this is costing me 2 mana per activation. Yes. They might just make me do it. Yes. So 3 is yes, right? Yes. I haven't hit a goblin yet. Again, I'm losing mana slowly. I need to just hit Invoker here or Matron, which shouldn't take too long. Can I not hit a goblin? 3 is yes, right? I'm not saying no. Yeah, it's yes. I seriously haven't hit a goblin yet. It's pretty incredible. Okay, I hit another putrid goblin. Just still going. Using a lot of clock here. That's why I don't like the drill sergeant. It takes so long to combo with the drill sergeant. But it is good, I think. It's worth it to have it, even if it takes a long time to combo. I'm down to like 45 mana here. I can always just start saying no to this and then make more mana. Okay, they concede finally. They were over it. They knew that I was going to be able to mill my entire deck, find a way to win, and then go from there. And they just didn't want to waste any more time. I mean, I was using a lot of my clock, so they probably should just go get a snack or something and let me do it, but they didn't. All right. I don't know if Jund is gonna have if they're gonna have relics. I feel like they probably do not, but it might be worth it just to have a braid anyway because I can kill Bonder's ornament. Maybe just one. can just do this. Yep, let's just try it. Minimally sideboard. That was my first time going through the full Drill Sergeant combo that somebody made me do it. So I think I did okay there. Sand looks great against Jund. I have a lot of unearths to fight through removal. Forest, go. Interesting. They'll probably just play a bounce land onto, is my guess. Ash Barrens. I'm going to run out Prospector again. Because I have all these unearths, I'm fine to just start playing my combo pieces out. Just going to play a Ransack next turn. Let's attack. Just go Swamp Ransack here. Reaping the Graves, Duress. I don't think I need Reaping the Graves. I mean, it's not bad to take it. Is it better than Duress? I think Duress is better. Considering that I already have double unearth. Wow, they're just missing a land drop? And there's Putrid Goblin, okay. So I can win if I hit something, and I have a lot of hits, but I could just lead on Duress because a Lightning Bolt breaks up my combo right now. I guess I can play another Cirque Prospector. So a Lightning Bolt on Putrid Goblin does break up the combo. I'm just gonna Duress and combo next turn. I guess they could have multiple Lightning Bolts. Weather the Storm, cast down Chainer's Edict, Bonder's Ornament. So now that I know about Weather the Storm, that's good. I also don't have a definitive win yet. I mean, I can just take cast down, and then I can just play Skirk Prospector this turn. Or, I mean, I guess I can just play that next turn. I guess I just take cast down. Again, Weather the Storm, I can beat just by making infinite mana, even if it takes a long time. I think I'm just taking cast down. I want another black source, actually, so let's just cycle Ash Barrens, get a Swamp, play it, and attack. Prospector gives me a lot of red mana, so I'd rather have more black mana. Okay, we know this is their hand. They kept a weird hand here. I mean, Jund does keep a lot of clunky hands, but this really did not seem that great. Okay, they're going to Chainer's Edict this away. That is fine. So they play Swamp, and they have to play Chainer's Edict, right? I guess they could leave up Weather the Storm, but that does not beat my combo. Do I cycle an Unearth here? I have another one. I mean, I don't think I need to because next turn I can make infinite mana, right? Actually, no, I can't because I have to play Spot Prospector Goblin and then I'm 1 mana short. So I am going to. Oh no, because I can. Yeah, I am 1 mana short. I am going to just cycle one of these Unearths. Is that against my better judgment? I mean, I want to hit another land. Okay, nice. So now I can go infinite. I'm not guaranteed to win, but I can get Intro to Prophecy and cycle this Unearth to win. So this is looking good. Let's go Mountain, Prospector. I should keep 1 black mana up rather than red because I can make infinite red mana here. Now let's go Putrid Goblin. Oh, actually, I need to tap this land. It doesn't matter. So let's go Putrid Goblin. Let's just turn off auto yields because I'm not sure. Sacrifice this. First day of class. Intro to Prophecy. Now yield to this. Yield to this. So far, every time I've gone for the combo blank with just Intro to Prophecy, I've hit the win every time, and we got it. Okay, nice. Top. Top. Now I only need to make, like, 38 mana, 40 mana here. I guess I only need to technically make 36 mana, but I'll just make 40. They can't weather the storm or anything, so it looks like we're going to advance to 1-1. I think I should have been able to win that first match. I just made some mistakes, which, I mean, I've only played this deck through this version of the deck through one league. It's bound that I'm going to learn stuff as I play more, so yeah. Because again, removal's not that good against this deck. You really need graveyard hate, hand disruption. Yeah, this deck, like, I was planning to play Stompy today, but then I played the league last night with this deck and I 4-1'd and I was winning games where I like mulliganed to 4 cards. They had 3 pieces of interaction and I still comboed. It's like, it's much, much more resilient than I thought. I thought it was going to not be that good because I was thinking, well, it's a creature combo based deck and Pauper has so many good removal spells like Lightning Bolt, Cast Down, Wraths now with Cannonade and Fumes. I was like, doesn't seem like this deck is that good, but removal spells actually are not really good against this deck at all. Especially because like this version of the deck, you just play 4 duress main, so you can break up their removal spells, and with 4 unearth, you just like can really fight through removal really really well. And again, I think most of the time, just going honestly, the fact that first day of class has learn really changes this combo because I think 4 times or 5 times I've just gone, and this is only playing the deck, one league and then now 2 matches. A couple times I've gone first day of class with no win con in hand, just knowing I can intro to prophecy and I get to preordain. So I look at essentially 2 cards and then three. If I bottom both, I can look at 3, and then I can like cycle an earth. So I had 4 looks at one of my win cons, or just like additional ways to draw cards if I miss on all those. So I think this deck is really resilient and I think it's real. So nice. Advance to 1-1, and let's see if we can keep winning. See you in round 3. All right, 1-1 with Goblin combo here. Welcome to round 3. This is a mulligan, 0 lands. I know we can cycle, but yeah, just not going to do it. This one I'll keep. Just put back one of these Ash Barrens. Opponents on the mulligan as well. I would not be surprised if we run into the mirror, and especially an opponent on a big mulligan. Could be some type of Tron deck, could just be a deck where they just got unlucky. Could just be anything, obviously, but a lot of times, like decks like, Mono Blue Fey or Blue Red Fey, they rarely mulligan that low. So it's more likely to be some type of combo deck or Tron deck or something like that. Just going to lead Caves here. Pretty easy, I think. It is Tron, okay. I think this is a pretty good matchup for us. Especially if opponents on a mulligan to 4 and didn't lead on a Tron land. They can play like a Impulse. Yeah, their hand just looks incredibly clunky. I mean, I guess they could play a Bonder's Ornament next turn and everything, but yeah, looking good here. I think I just tap these two, play a Night's Whisper. I guess it's better to do this in case I draw like a Prospector I want to play. I can always cycle Ashburn still. Okay. Well, we're just going to be sitting here drawing cards, which is not a bad place to be. I can cycle Ashburns for Mounted end of turn. Ransack plus Unearth is decent synergy here. It looks like opponent's draw is just not functional. Okay. They stopped on my draw step? That's weird. I'm just going to play multiple Night's Whispers here, most likely. I can just play another one, go up to 7 cards in hand. Sure. Need to find first day of class, but we've drawn 6 extra cards this game. I can matron. They're just sitting there on 2 lands, just not doing anything. Oh, there's first day of class. Okay. So they could have prohibit as well. I can go matron for prospector. Let's just go land, matron, get prospector, play it. I think I can just go off here. Might as well attack for 2 first. See if they counter this prospector, but I think I win here, right? I go play prospector. Let's not mess up here. Sack matron, sack putrid goblin, play first day of class, get intro to prophecy. Now I yield to this, and then I can just make infinite mana, play invoker, and then that should be it. I mean, they should scoop to this at this point. Okay. That wasn't much of a game, just because the opponent didn't have a functional draw. I can bring in Flaring Pain, but against the version I'm playing, I don't think Moment's Peace is actually good against me anyway. I'm not really trying to attack for the win. I think this is all I want. I already have the 4 Duress in the main. So 4 Duress, 4 Pyroblast, 2 Abrade to kill like Bonders and stuff. Seems great. Also, it's just hard to bring in like so many sideboard cards, but I think I definitely want all of these. Can side out a couple of Ransacks because they're a little bit clunky compared to the other things I have. I can side out an Unearth or 2 because they're not killing my stuff that much. I just don't know what else to side out. The deck is so like concise. It's hard to side out like when you're trying to bring in interaction, it almost feels like there's no more space. Shred Memory is just good against them. I can just cast it potentially. It's also just like a good tutor target for Goblin or to help find first day of class. I think this is a fine sideboard. Unearth, yeah, is good when I'm like Prospector, Sack Matron, Replay Matron, but again, they're not killing my creatures that often. And I think these are all good. I think Abrade is worth because killing Bonders can be pretty backbreaking. I'm just gonna try it like this. I guess I could bring in Flaring Pain because it crushes Moment's Peace, but again, most likely I'm not gonna win this match by attacking with like Putrid Goblins. So I like just not even bringing in the Flaring Pain, not worrying about it. Let's go game 2. Opponent unlucky on the mulligan again. I'm gonna keep this. Sand looks fine. We have a redraw on Street Wraith. We have mana. We have a first day of class. We have draw spells. Looks pretty good. Opponent looks like they kept 6. Super lucky for them. And there's the Prismari Campus. Dope. Just start on cycle this. There's Duress. Let's fire it off. Good weight on Duress, but I like just firing it off. I can just kind of mess them up here. Like, they can't play Crop Rotate yet. I could consider taking that. I'm definitely not taking Moment's Peace. So it's between Crop Rotate, Abrade, Exclude. Let's narrow it down some more. They can play Abrade. With one more land, they can play Exclude. Exclude is pretty annoying. Abrade, I feel like it's easier to deal with, although they can play that now. They only have 1 Trong land, so they need to draw a green source plus another Trong land for this Crop Rotate to matter. I guess they can also Crop Rotate for Bog, but I think I'd rather take Abrade or Exclude here. Exclude, they have to leave up 3 mana. But it's just better against me than Abrade, I think. I think I'm just going to take this. This also just cycles itself. I'm not sure about that. That was kind of a tough decision on what to take. But I think it was correct. Another Duress. Nice. I'm just going to go land Knight's Whisper. I can duress plus ransack next turn. Nice. Yeah, I love the 4 duress main in this build. It just feels so great. Okay, so now I can go. They can crop rotate here. I'm probably taking crop rotate over a braid, honestly. So I think I'm going to lead duress. And then probably go Swamp Knight's Whisper. Yeah, I'm just going to take crop rotation at this point. I can just fight through into braid, I think. And then go Swamp Knight's Whisper. Go back up to 7 cards. And we know that their hand is Island, Moment's Peace, a braid, which just doesn't really do anything. There's a caves, okay. I could just play Putrid Goblin, play Mountain, play Knight's Whisper. And then if they braid my Goblin end of turn, that's fine. All right, I'm going to do it. Just drawing so many Knight's Whispers and Duress here. I'm at 14, but my life total doesn't matter. Just drawing so many cards. Nice, there's Matron. Another Pyromatics, sure. Oh, they drew Teachings. Interesting. So what do they take? Do they have a second crop rotate? Again, I just really don't care about Moment's Peace. I wonder if they just have one in the deck and they just happen to draw it. They get Impulse. Okay, nice. That's what I like to see. So they can just play Impulse now looking for land. Yep. I need to find a little bit more stuff to be able to go off through the removal spell. But I can Matron for Prospector. I think I'm going to need like another Prospector or an Unearth or something to go off. But I mean, I've played triple Knight's Whisper already. I still have a Ransack. I have more lands. I have Matron. I'm looking good here. I wonder what they're thinking of taking here. They still do have a braid available. But if they tap out at any point, I should be able to win. So they can't even like tap out for Bonders to progress their game plan, really. They have to leave up a braid. I can also draw even more duress. They're in the tank here. This deck is really fun to play, honestly. I'm liking it a lot. They just take and play mine? Interesting. There's Pyroblast? Okay, that's really good. I think the line that I want to do is play mate. I guess I'll start by attacking, and then I'm going to play Matron, play Bloodfell Caves, pass with Pyroblast up. Just not going to play the Prospector yet. Let's think about this though. If I go play Prospector, sack first day of class, they can just like a braid Prospector and just break up my combo. I think I can just wait. I can just Pyroblast like a flashback Mystical Teachings or something, and they need either black mana or 2 more mana to be able to do that at this point. If they play like an end of turn Impulse, I think I'm just countering that because yeah, we know that they have these 2 cards in hand which don't really do anything. If this is Impulse, I'm probably going to Pyroblast that as well. Prism, okay. Can't do anything about that, but it's fine. Tap land. So we know these 2 cards plus blank. Street Wraith. Let's just go to 11. Another first day of class. I could just lead first day of class, play Prospector, attack with everything, see what happens. Could also just lead Ransack the Lab. I think I like that. Okay, Unearth and Arrest. Both of those should be good enough. I guess Duress is just better. Well, if I Duress, they just probably fire off a Braid on Putrid Goblin, and then I can first day of class. Yeah. Okay. This is good. I'll just take Duress. I'm not sure if that's better than Unearth, but I'll just do it. Again, I can beat this just by playing first day of class right now. I wonder if I was supposed to play Prospector before Duress. Maybe. Just not yield to these yet. I don't care about Moment Speeds, and oh my god, I don't have another land. I just totally messed up. I needed to play Prospector first. I still should be fine. Their hand is just Moment's Peace. Oh man, but they can flashback a teachings. If they draw like well, I'm gonna regret this. Obviously, I needed to play Prospector first. It was just a mistake. Again, I should be fine, but that was a pretty bad mistake from my part. Oh no, not like this. I mean, again, I should be okay, but god damn, that was pretty loose. I'm not playing that well here today. Okay, so they impulse. They have Moment's Peace plus blank. First day of class with Pyroblast up. Okay, got lucky. I mean, our draws were just way better than the opponents as well here. All right. I just have multiple Pyromatics here. So they're just going to F6, I suppose. That just prevents combat damage, but I'm not winning by combat damage. So I just need to make 30 mana and then replicate 14 times. I mean, our draw was just like insanely good for this matchup this time. We just drew so many draw spells. I should have won one turn earlier, but luckily didn't get punished. I mean, I also have double Intro to Prophecy, so even if I didn't have Pyromatics, I'd be very likely to be able to find some way to win off double preordained, basically. All right. Pyromatics U, copied 14 times. Okay. Same targets. Pretty unfortunate. Opponent just didn't function in game one, and their draw was pretty clunky in game two, and our draws were both pretty good. I mean, I think this is a good matchup for Goblins. I don't want to F6 because just in case, I want to be able to keep going off and combo again. Nice. 2-1. Played poorly in round one, but able to fight back to 2-1. I think this deck is real. I think it's good. It looks like LSV is playing. I would not be surprised if he's playing this deck as well. I mean, he could just be playing Fae or something, but that's pretty sweet. 2-0 for them, and we're 2-1. So yeah, we're fighting back here. First round loss sucks because your tiebreakers are bad. So if I end up like 4-2 or something, I'm not gonna make top eight most likely. Because yeah, losing in the first round is just always a recipe for disaster for tiebreakers. But looks good. I'm gonna go eat something, and I'll see you right now in round four. All right, 2-1, round four against Mika Teta, Mika Larteta, Mika Lart Etta. I don't know. Who knows? This hand is not great. We don't have a first day of class, but we can shred memory for it. We can cycle a street right then. We have a duress. I'm just gonna keep it. This hand's pretty bad, but I think I'm supposed to keep Radiant Fountain, huh? Just like a removal deck, most likely. Start with cycle this. Oh, land is like just so painful. Just gonna lead tap land. I'm just gonna wait on duress here. Oh god, that hurt. Okay, just like Boros Monarch probably. Okay, that's a good draw. Can't play it yet because I'd have to discard, so I need to duress. Angelic Purge. Sack a permanent. Exile target artifact, creature, or enchantment as a sorcery. Okay, I don't think I care about that. It's an interesting card. Is that just worse than Oblivion Ring? Probably. I'm not sure. Another duress. Okay, well now I'll just go duress plus Night's Whisper. I guess I can just Night's Whisper first. There's Matron. Let's go duress, take purge. They have 4 cards in hand. And they can just take the Monarch next turn. Or no, not. Oh yeah, they can. They can. It's not that big of a deal if I can combo soon. But I mean, this is also a 5-power clock, so that's something. Okay, there's Unearth. Because I drew Unearth, I think what I like is just going land, Matron. Use the ability, yes. Get Skirk Prospector, play it. And then plan to just chump even this, even though it still hit me before, I want this to go to the graveyard so I can unearth it. I mean, I guess I can always sacrifice it next turn. That's assuming this lives. I still think, I guess not chumping is fine because I have Skirk Prospector. I can always just sack the Matron. And then I get more mana. All right, I'll just take. All right, I'm going to try to combo. I mean, they need basically Lightning Bolt here. Okay. Skirk Drill Sergeant. So I can transmute Shred Memory. Not sure if I have enough mana to go off here. Because I don't have the first day of class yet. I have to find it with Shred Memory. Get first day of class. Sack Matron. Add 1 mana. And then Swamp, Unearth Matron. 1 mana floating. Get Putrid Goblin to my hand. Play Putrid Goblin. And then first day of class go off. And that's, I can't go off through any removal, but I think I'm at 10. I'm supposed to go for it here. So let's go Swamp, Sack Matron, Unearth Matron, get Putrid Goblin, cast it. I think I go off most likely. I think I go off for sure if they don't have interaction here. So I get Putrid Goblin, cast Putrid Goblin. No Lightning Bolt 1 time. Most of their interaction is gonna be sorcery speed, I think. O-ring. I think they probably only have Lightning Bolt. All right, and then I go sack, sack, first day of class. Just going for it. They should crack Spare Supplies or Clue. They have 2 draws towards a Lightning Bolt. Or they just already have it? Okay, well. That's unfortunate. So I'm going to get Intro to Prophecy here. I can take the Monarch. I guess they could have another Lightning Bolt. Oh, I guess I can't play Drill Sergeant, so I just need to attack. I think going for it there is correct. I get to draw a card here off Monarch. They get to attack back for 6, put me to 4. I think going for it there was better. I don't think it's getting better for me to wait. I'm sorry if you can hear this construction going on. Gal blast me. Okay. Well, I was super dead. That was pretty impressive from the opponent, to be honest. Let's bring in a Braids, because I can at least kill lands with those. Do I want Lightning Bolt? I think I do want the Flaring Pain because they probably have some number of strands. Maybe even Reaping the Graves too is fine. Because they don't have counter spells. Most of their removal is going to be like permanent based. I could just side out Street Wraith because they have like Bolt and Galvanic Blast. I don't want to be taking tons of damage from Night's Whisper and Street Wraith. I think I like this sideboard plan. Just not bringing in Bolt. All right, let's go. I don't want Fumes in this matchup. This looks good to me. I kept kind of a sketchy hand, obviously. I think I'm supposed to keep. This hand's not great. I suppose I'll just lead Swamp. I don't even know if I'm supposed to lead Swamp or Mountain. I mean, again, if I didn't go for it, how does it get better for me? I mean, they had Bolt and Galvanic Blast in hand. So this is actually I was thinking they only had Bolt for some reason because I was thinking Bully, but yeah, they probably have like 7 bolts between Bolt and Galvanic Blast. So it does make this matchup, I think, harder than Bully. They generally have like 2 strands at the most, so that makes it a little easier, but their deck is just like a solid mid-range removal heavy deck. They mulligan. I mean, our hand is not really doing much, but I have a First Day of Class, which is the card in the deck. Swamp go. Do I cycle Unearth here? I think no. I'm just going to take it slow. I can always cycle Unearth end of turn or something if I want. But I think I want it because I can always sack Matrons and replay them with Unearth, which seems good to me. Just do nothing till turn 3. Sure, sign me up. Prospector, go. Next turn I can consider like even going for the combo depending on what they do. Volshock Sorcerer? Wow. Ping Matron now. Okay, this is good for me because now they can't ping Prospector. So I think I can win here, especially with this Unearth. Yeah, I think I can win because I go Prospector. Let's just think about this whole turn. Prospector, Unearth Matron, and then get Putrid Goblin. Play Putrid Goblin, sack both my things, make infinite mana. Yeah, this is lethal. They should not have activated. Because if they just kept it for Prospector, I couldn't go off here. That's one reason why I wanted to play this deck in the challenge today, just because I think people aren't that experienced playing against it yet because it's a brand new deck. So you get some wins by people not knowing the proper time to sequence. I mean, doing it there wasn't bad, but they did know about Prospector. So, yeah. Then go Goblin. Let's turn off auto yields here so I don't mess up. Just doing that like every time to be safe. Now we sack Matron, sack Goblin, and we have the definitive win because we have another Matron in hand First day of class. Gut shot? Oh my god. They came prepared. They came prepared. Oh, I have another prospector though, so I'm fine. Going off through this is pretty insane. They could have gut shotted the putrid goblin in response. So yeah, I'm fine here. That's insane. Yield to this. Play prospector. That was nuts. Okay. Then I can yield to this now. Okay, then I matron. Just insane here. Gut shot, huh? Gut shot with red mana in the deck? Wow. It's still able to combo through that. That's pretty crazy. They gonna make me do it or not? Okay. Wow. Volshock Sorcerer Gut Shot. We still went off on turn 4 through Gut Shot. I mean, having that backup prospector was so lucky. But yeah, if they shouldn't have tapped this sorcerer on their turn, I think, because they should have waited it until I played prospector and just pinged that in response to like persist or in response to first day of class or something. I think that would have been worse for me. Wow. Do I just need to bring in Bolt? I mean, they have Bullshock Sorcerer. Like, I need to kill that. So I'm definitely slowing down. I mean, I think I need 4 Duress as well. I don't need it, but I think I want it. Do I just not want Flaring Pain? I think I want that too. I mean, they could have Strands as well. So I can cut like a Ransack. Ugh. Cutting a lot of my draw spells, but I need the interaction because I need to be able to go off. I mean, most of the time, Lightning Bolt's not going to be great. I could just ignore Volshock Sorcerer, but it does make it really tough to go off. I don't think I want Fumes. I think Bolt is just better. I can just Bolt like a Glint Hawk or something too. Buy me time. I wonder if opponents also just on. They might just be on Boros Party, which is like a new deck where they just play like Boarding Party, uh, spare supplies, and then just like a ton of like white and red removal spells and monarch cards. It's similar, but they don't. They just play spare supplies, but they don't play Core Skyfisher or Glint Hawk. That easily could be what they're on. All right. I mean, I'm keeping this hand. This hand's great except for Flaring Pain in the hand. You don't really want it in your hand. Okay. Glint Hawk bounce land. I could just bolt the Glint Hawk right now. I don't hate that. I mean, I can just wait, but then I'm taking 2. I don't really want to take damage. I'm just going to wait on this duress. I'm just going to bolt this. Just set them back a land. Wow, they're just on the Glinthawk plan? Seems like an interesting hand to keep. There's first day of class. Nice. Just going Ransack here. I think I want land. Do I want untapped land or do I want Bloodfell Caves for additional black sources? I think I actually want caves. Just take it slow here. They play mountain over the artifact land. That's interesting. I think I'm just going to play another Ransack and a tap land most likely. Another Duress and another Putrid Goblin. I think second Putrid Goblin's better than second Duress. Could be wrong. Just planning to go Duress into Putrid Goblin next turn. There's Matron. Still just lead duress here. I'm expecting to see multiple bolts and stuff. Journey to Nowhere, Fairy Macabre. Wow, they are so well prepared for this matchup. Jeez. Guess I'm just taking Journey. They have Volshock Sorcerer, Fairy Macabre, Journey, Bolt. They're just like, they knew this deck would be popular. Let's see if we can still win through the hate. It's going to be tough though. They're clocking me. They can't play Sorcerer yet. They just played Ancient Den. They have Radiant Fountain. They do have Macabre and Bolt. Okay. I'm going to start by attacking. And then I have the choice between playing Matron or Night's Whisper. I think I like Night's Whisper. Hope to hit a land. I want to hit more lands. Nice. That's just like much more efficient to play the Night's Whisper if I hit a land there. There's Volshock Sorcerer. They're capped out of red mana though right now. They do have Macabre, but I might be able to beat that. I don't know if I can beat Macabre plus active Sorcerer though. All right, let's go play land, I suppose. Should I attack with both first? I'm at 11. I think I'll just attack with both. Play Matron. I don't have any black spells that I can even cast, so I think I'll just tap like this. Okay, so I need to think about this. They have Macabre and they have Sorcerer. Prospector. I can't go off this turn because if I play Prospector, it's going to be a 1-1. But next turn I could potentially lead on first day of class. What if I just play Prospector right now? They have Macabre, okay. So I go play Prospector. I think they can deal with both my things. So I think I'm supposed to just pass here. They get to just shoot my Matron if they want. This is a sweet card though. Now I have Bolt as well. They just shoot me. Okay. I go to 10. They hit me to 8 and they have a Lightning Bolt and a Fairy Macabre that I know about and 2 unknowns. This is going to be tough. Duress. Okay. Let's lead Duress. Can take the Bolt. They can bolt something right now, and then I could first day of class in response. They bolt me. Okay. Resolves. Fairy Macabre is the only... Fairy Macabre and Sorcerer is all I need to play around. Okay. So play first day of class right now. Play Prospector. Trigger goes on the stack. They have to bolt it in response. And then I can try to go off multiple times with Putrid Goblin. I think I'm okay here. Play first day of class. And then Prospector, trigger on the stack. Get Intro to Prophecy. Play Prospector. They have to shoot this. And then I think I'm fine. Okay, so that trigger is on the stack. They're going to shoot Prospector now, I assume. Maybe they wait for Putrid Goblin. Okay, they are shooting it now. So now I just try to make infinite mana right now. Sack a Putrid Goblin. Because first day of class has already happened. So now they have to Fairy Macabre this. Otherwise they just keep doing this. I think I got him. Just yield to this. I can yield to the Persist as well. So yeah, now I just make infinite mana here. I don't want to get messed up by uh, anything, so I'm just going to turn off auto yields. I have plenty of time. I guess I should just auto yield to this. They can't even Fairy Macabre because I have another Goblin. I think I am fine to yield to these. So I can just make like 100 mana here, and then Flame Wave, and then win. Yeah, so removal again is not that good against this deck. You really need, like, even Fairy Macabre, just not good enough versus this board. Pretty incredible, honestly. They had all the hate they could. They brought so much specific hate, it looks like, for this deck. I mean, I guess this is good against Fae and stuff too, but yeah, the fact that I can just go off in response to this pinging Skirk Prospector is pretty insane. Are they gonna are they complaining in the chat, or are they thinking about what they're gonna do? Are they just trying to make me misclick by like passing priority at different amounts of time? Again, sorry if you can hear that construction, but it's really annoying for me too. It was either like not record this or record it with potential construction sounds. So I think my mic is pretty good at not picking up outside sounds. They're just like passing at infrequent times, I think, to try to hope I misclick. Pretty annoying. That's what I don't do. I'll let the opponent like combo off and show me that they can do it, but I do not just like try to mess them up. Maybe they're not doing that, but it seems like they are. They're just hoping I make a mistake here. Again, I'm just gonna make like 50 mana. Looks like they might have given up, or again, they might just be passing at random intervals to try to hope I misclick, like F6 for a while, then take it off. They might go for a Fairy Macabre at some point, but then I just start sacking the other Putrid Goblin, so it doesn't work actually. Yeah, they're just hoping I make a mistake. Luckily, I have plenty of time this match, and I'm not like trying to combo off with a minute left on the clock or something. I need to activate this 4 times still because they're at 16, and I need to be able to play it. And I just want extra mana just to be safe because the Skirk Prospector is going to die. So I might even just make like 70 mana. I don't really need to, but I can also just matron for another Prospector at some point. Looks like they're F6 for now. Makes it a lot easier to combo. Like I said, I'm just going to keep going. I have plenty of time. Fighting through that gut shot in game 2 was really sick. $50 mana. Let's just go to like 60, because why not? And again, I can't always just matron for another Prospector here. Might as well just be as safe as possible. Okay. This is deemed good enough. Let that happen. play Flame Wave Invoker, and then shoot them 4 times, and still have enough mana to Matron for another Prospector if I want to keep going off. All right, nice. Got the match. That was pretty crazy again. They have Fairy Macabre, Volshock Sorcerer, they have Bolts, they have Galvanic Blast, they even have Gut Shot. Oh man. They came prepared, but we had some good draws in games 2 and 3 there. That was pretty sick. Nice. 3-1 in the challenge. 2 rounds left. If I win both, I'm locked for top. If I lose one, I probably cannot top 8. LSV down to the 2-2 bracket. Interesting. Oh, they just died to M Lovebo. M Lovebo. Who else is doing well? IB True 2-2. Heisen 2-1, still playing. They're up a game. Foro here. I don't know a lot of these people. Diego Brando 3-0, nice. Sweet. Blue Stalker 3-1. I bet they're on this deck as well. Riku 2-2. Dope. A lot of people I recognize. Yamakiller 0-3 drop. Ouch. LZ, LZO 0-3 drop. And so Crotto. Wow, this player usually does really well. 0-2 drop. They're usually on Blue Black Fae. Okay, well, nice. 3-1. I'll see you in round 5. All right, 3-1. Welcome to round 5. We're on the play. We're against X-Whale. Yeah, I'm not mulliganing this hand. Wonder if we're against the mirror here. All right. Opponent's deciding to keep 6 or not. I had to go grab my water that I forgot. X-Whale, what you got? You gonna keep 6? Just gonna rip them apart with the duress here. Mulligan to 5 and then duress your draw spell. Let's go. Are they on Tron? What does X-Whale usually play? I know I played them before. I don't know what they're on. They kept 5. That was lucky of them. They didn't even have to go to 4. Okay, it's Defender combo. Okay. They have 1 land. They have like nothing going on. It's a sketchy hand to keep, but makes sense. Fire off Knight's Whisper. No land. Quirion. Okay, so next turn they can play Overgrown Battlement here. Skirk Prospector. I think I just want a Knight's Whisper trying to hit a land. I could Ransack to try to hit a land, but actually maybe I do Ransack because it gives me 1 more look at a land and then I don't have to discard. Classic. Classic Ashburns. I mean, I could take it and then just either play it or. I mean, playing Ashburns isn't that bad. I do get to hit my land drop this turn, and then I can Knight's Whisper for more lands. I'm just going to do it. I know it's weird, but I want to hit my land drop. They're going to play Overgrown Battlement this turn. They still can't do that much even next turn, so I have time. Land. Duress. Okay, that's probably just going to miss. I don't need to worry about that too much. Was I supposed to just take first day of class also? Potentially. Okay, now I can go, might as well duress them, I think. Because if I just fire off Knight's Whisper here, I just have to discard. Just gonna go duress you. Okay, they have a Crusher, which they can play pretty soon. They can play it like next turn. Not with haste yet. I think this is a good matchup for us. Yeah, maybe I should have taken first day of class. I can shred memory for 1 though. So they're just playing Axbane here, and then playing Overgrown Battlement, and then next turn they can just play Crusher. So they have 9, 12, 13, 14 mana, so they can play both of these next turn. I mean, even if they just play both those next turn, I just take 6 from Boarding Party, and then I go off the turn after. So I just want to set up to go off the turn after. All right. So one option is going play Goblin Matron this turn, sack it, well get Putrid Goblin, sack it, and then shred, and then get, and then transmute Shred Memory. That uses my mana pretty efficiently. I can also just go transmute Shred Memory, play either Skirk Drill Sergeant, Night's Whisper, or Skirk Prospector. I guess that's better. There's no reason for me to have to sack Matron this turn. So let's just go Shred Memory, get first day of class. Do I need to even play Skirk Drill Surgeon? I don't know if there's a reason to. I mean, I can also just play Night's Whisper this turn to use my black mana now. Go to 12. I guess it's better to stay at 14 as well. I feel like playing Skirk Prospector might be the best line, even though it's not technically mana efficient. That's what I'm going to do. All right. So they just play Boarding Party and Crusher. I take 6. That's fine. And then as long as they don't have a Rebel Fort, even if they do, I can still go off next turn. So maybe I was supposed to play Drill Sergeant to just sack. I'm not really sure. Okay. So no Rebel Fort one time. Hopefully no draw spell. So this is going to be a Boarding Party. So I just, yeah, don't want to see a Tuk Tuk Rebel Fort at any point this turn. Tinderwall. Okay. Nice. They can play like a Lead the Stampede, try to find Rebel Fort. They're just going to play Crusher, attack for 6. That's not going to do it because I have the win. Again, I think this is a good matchup for us. Dino. Oh god, don't do it. Nice, battlement. So now we know. Oh, I guess we don't know one of their cards in hand still. They can still. Can they play Crusher? They can't. So I go to 8. And then I should be fine here. Play Matron. Get Putrid Goblin. Play Ash Barrens. Play Putrid Goblin. Sacrifice it. First day of class. Get Intro to Prophecy. Then yield to this. Yield to this. And then again, this is the definitive win because I have Drill Sergeant. But again, I like to just make a bunch of mana before I play Drill Sergeant because I don't like to stack both triggers. So I think this is just a faster way to do it, even if I have to just like combo a lot. I'm not one to say like I have it. Will you concede? If they say, "Do you have it?" I'll say yes because I do. I'm, but if they just want me to just show them everything, I'm just gonna make like 100 mana here, 75 mana. I think 75 was a good amount when I did it earlier with the Drill Sergeant. especially in this just like combo matchup. They're the Cascade Wall deck, but it's like essentially, do they play enough stuff and kill us fast, or do we combo before that? This is like kind of like a combo mirror in the way, in the sense that it's like both of us cannot really interact much with the other player. I mean, I did duress a Winding Way, which may have just got me the game. I might side out like some number of duress, but having duress in your opening hand is so huge. Taking their draw spell is so nice. Again, I'm just gonna make like 75 mana before, because once you play this, and then every time you sack, the persist trigger goes on the stack along with the Skirk Drill Sergeant trigger, and you have to stack them yourself. So it's an extra click to make 1 mana. So I'd rather just make the mana now while I don't have to spend any additional clicks. Even though they could concede to Skirk Drill Sergeant, they might not. And then if they don't, then it would take me even longer. So I'm willing just to take a minute just to make 75 mana here. Especially when the opponent's F6, it's not that bad. I'm probably supposed to turn off animations, but I kind of like the animations. It's kind of fun. You see it like going back and forth. I can show them at like basically now. I guess this is fine. So I can yield to this, and then I can say yes. I can also just play Intro to Prophecy. I'll just do it. Well, there's the Flame Wave. I could have just done this the whole time. I guess I should have just done that first. It would have been faster. It's weird that they ask if I had the win and then they didn't concede. They said neat. GG. GGX whale. Okay. I could bring in Bolt and a Braid. Um, I think I definitely want Bolt because I can just Bolt an Axebane Guardian. Fumes is also interesting. Moppy up Rangers, but I don't think I want that. I don't want to dilute too much. They could side into the combo version, in which case Pyroblast can stop them. But if they just don't side into the combo version, then Pyroblast is dead. I'll maybe side in like 2 copies of Pyroblast for game 3. I mean, can they have Relic? They can. I can potentially beat a Relic. Multiple Relics is tough. I mean, a Braid might just be better than Bolt because I can one tutor for it with Shred Memory. I can still just kill Axebane Guardian with it, and I can kill Relic with it. I guess I like siding out 2 Duress, like I talked about. I can side out all my Duress because like I just miss with the rest a lot. I mean, taking their Lead the Stampedes or Winding Ways early is just so good at slowing them down. But I can just rely on Bolt killing their creatures. Bolt and a Braid. I think Ransack and Street Wraith both seem pretty good. I don't hate just like having two duress, but I think it might just miss too much. I'll just try it without duress, without fumes, and just try it with these removal spells. Because I mean, I can also just combo like on turn 3 or turn 4. Yeah, snap keep this. Just need to find a first day of class. They mulligan. That deck has to mulligan a lot, so it's kind of to be expected. I mean, our deck has to mulligan a fair amount too. They mulligan to 5. Does not mean it's over. That deck can just go off on 5 pretty easily. Did they mulligan to 5 in game 1 as well? Yeah. It's just it plays such a low land count. Tinderwall, okay. And there's the first day of class, right on schedule. Nice. Korean Ranger resolves. Are they just on 1 mana? They're gonna like play an Axebane Guardian? Yeah. Alright, where's the Bolt? Oh, there's Prospector. I think I can win next turn because I have everything I need. I'm pretty sure I have to win next turn because next turn I just go Skirk Prospector into first day of class, make infinite mana, Matron for Flame Wave, then that's game. Yeah. I guess they could have interaction as their last card, but I think I just T3 win here. I'm gonna go for it. So let's go Prospector. It's so funny that I'm doing this every time because I got punished in round 1. Okay, now I can just make infinite mana. Now I have an easier win here. Just get Flame Wave. GG's. I think that is a good matchup for us, and my draws are insane. Just had the turn 3 there. Pretty dope. I mean, this deck is insane. Like, it's just, that was just 3 card combo. First day of class, Future Goblin, Skirk Prospector, go off on turn 3. Just went turn 1 tap land, didn't even play a spell. Turn 2 Goblin, survived. And then turn 3 Prospector into first day of class, make infinite mana. And then even if you don't have a payoff after that, you can often win because you get a free preordain after you combo to find whatever else you need. So yeah, 4-1. I think I have a win in for top 8 in round 6 because it was 65 players. Doesn't that? I think it's 6 rounds. Does 65 players mean it's 7 rounds? I mean, I think 7 rounds would actually be better for me. But yeah, 4-1. Nice. Have a lot of time till the next round, so I'll see you in round 6. Let's go. All right. Welcome to round 6. It's actually going to be, yeah, it's round 6, but it's actually going to be 7 rounds because there's 65 people. I think if there's 64 people, it's 6 rounds. So I think that actually makes it easier to top, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not really sure. At least it makes it easier to place high in the tournament. I could be totally wrong. Maybe it doesn't matter, but do you like to play first? Yes, I would. Um, this hand like looks fine, except for no red source, but we also don't even do that much. This Pyromatics in hand's kind of a mulligan. We have a redraw on Street Wraith, but then all we have is Duress, and we can't even cast this. We don't have first day of class. Just gonna throw it. All right, this looks infinitely better. Let's keep just throw back and unearth, I think. I think that's actually pretty easy. I'll just cycle Ash Barrens on 1, Lord Abyss on 6 as well. Where are they at? They're 11, I'm 12. So the bottom two 4-1's playing. But I'm in 12th place at 4-1. It's not bad. But as you can see, I lost the first round, and now my tiebreakers, I'm the bottom 4-1. Jeez, that's crappy. So opponent could think we're Goblin combo. They could think we're Burn at this point. Probably won't really affect their plays, but just interesting to think about. I mean, I'm kind of surprised that I actually haven't faced the mirror yet. I thought I would be facing it more often. Again, I'm just gonna cycle this Ash Barrens and then Knight's Whisper on 2. Ooh, is this Defenders again? Oh, it's Stompy. Okay, so we're off to the races. Gonna be siding out my Street Wraiths in this matchup because they're just literally trying to attack us quickly. I wonder if they're Groth Stompy or not. Maybe they're playing my list from last weekend. Okay, there's Unearth, which is interesting because I can play Matron, chump with Matron, then Unearth Matron to find the combo. So I kind of want them to play a Groth here as long as they don't give it trample. Like if they just attack for 1, play Groth, and don't have a Rancor, and then I just get to go like chump Groth with Matron, I think I'm in a pretty good position to win. I mean, they can always just aggro us out with a fast draw, but their only way to interact basically in the matchup is um, Savage Swipe. So they only really have 4 pieces of interaction, and that's a sorcery. So I think this matchup is good, although if we have a slow or non-functional draw, they can just kill us fast. Okay, so there's the Groth. Now, again, I'm scared of Rancor, but I'm not scared of just like if they just attack with a 5-4. That is great for me if they do. And I'm going to send this Matron to the graveyard regardless if I can. So let's get Skirk Prospector on the first one. And then we'll try to get the Goblin on the second one. Putrid. Especially with this Unearth thing I have going on here. I don't have the payoff in hand. Okay, they have Savage Slave. So they're hitting for a bunch of damage, but again, that's not relevant if I can just go off. Like if they just hit me for 16 damage here, that wouldn't be that much different than I guess can they kill me next turn? They're hitting for 9. I go down to 8, and then they have 7 power. Most likely they can kill me next turn on turn 4. So I'm gonna have to combo next turn, but I think I'm likely to be able to do so. Because I'm gonna be able to go off here. And they have Rancor as well. Wow, their draw was good. I think Stompy should play Groff. I think it's honestly the way to go. I just think it's good. But I still think I might be able to win here. I go to 6. Duress. I cannot Duress and have enough mana to do everything, so just going to ignore that. Oh no, I can't actually go off here because I need double black mana. Wait, can I go off? Can I go off? I go play Skirk Prospector, Unearth Matron, get Putrid Goblin. I think I actually can go off. I think I can. I definitely cannot Duress. Let's think about just my whole turn because I don't want to mess it up. Prospector, Unearth Matron. So I have 1 red untapped. I get Putrid Goblin. Then I go cycle Ash Barrens for Swamp. Play Swamp, sack Matron, tap Swamp, play. I'm just 1 mana short again. Freaking 1 mana short because I have to get a second black here. God damn. I'm at 6, and I have a 7 power trampler. Is there something I'm not thinking of? I mean, they know what deck I'm on, so waiting doesn't matter. Let's just go through the motions here. Prospector. I think I'm 1 mana short though. Unearth. Target matron. And then all I can get is Putrid Goblin. And I need black mana to play it. Oh, but then actually, am I okay? No, because I need to sack matron. I just don't have enough mana. Maybe there was a different line when I could have maybe led first day of class here. Again, they have 7 power trample. What if I plan to go block Groff with Putrid Goblin, block Young Wolf with Skirk Prospector, go to 1, then unearth Skirk Prospector, sack Putrid Goblin, then play first day of class and go off next turn? That's all I can do, right? Alright, it's my line. If they don't have anything to do with my creatures, I can win. If they have another Savage Swipe or a Vines, I lose. If they just have random creatures in hand, I can still win. I was just 1 mana short. But yeah, I can go to 1 here. Block. Do I need to sack this? They have Vines? Damn it. That was close. Just didn't combo quite fast enough there. That was so close. I was just 1 mana short. I needed another black mana. That sucked. Do I want fumes as well? I mean, they do have a fair number of 1 toughness things. I don't hate just bringing in like all the removal. I think duress is not that good. I mean, I can take a savage swipe or something, but I can just play 2 duress. I can play reaping the graves. I can just play 2 street wraith, which seems pretty bad. I mean, they do have a fair number of spells. I could just take a savage swipe. Let's try this. I like this sideboard plan. I really don't want to be street wraithing in this matchup. I don't think. I'm just trying to think if there was a way I had an out in that game. Them having vines made it rough. I'm just trying to think, is there a way I could have comboed? I think I was just 1 mana short. Let's see. Because I did basically everything I could. I unearthed Matron, and that was using my 1 black mana, and I had to cycle for another black mana to play Putrid Goblin. It was just a little bit too tight. Yeah, it was just, I don't think I could have won. I was just 1 mana short. I wasn't even 1 mana short. I was just, if I had a swamp instead of that Ash Barrens, I could have comboed. But yeah, I was just barely couldn't get there. Wonder if I could have played a first day of class and then done something, but I don't think so because then I wouldn't have the combo for next turn. I also didn't even have a definitive win there because I would have had to just intro to prophecy, try to find the win. So it wasn't even that close, honestly. All right, let's just go game two. All right, game two against Groff Stompy, against the Lord of the Abyss. Would you like to play first? Yes. All right. Sand looks good. We have the quote unquote 3 card combo. I mean, we have to transmute this for first day of class, but first day of class after transmute, Future Goblin, Skirk Prospector is the combo. And we even have an Abrade to interact, like on 2, maybe mess up a Rancor or something. I'm just going to lead Swamp, cycle on turn 1. I think this matchup is good for us. They had just like such a solid draw there of Young Wolf into Groff into Rancor. Just like that's one reason why I still considered playing Stompy in this tournament is because I was thinking like, okay, yeah, a lot of people might be on a Goblin combo, but you can beat that matchup just by going aggro, like winning on turn 4 with a Savage Swipe in there somewhere. It's not bad. But yeah, this is looking pretty good here. I could just pass with a Braid up. I could just Abrade now as well. I don't hate that. Just don't expose my creatures to anything. I mean, they might just go for Rancor. I think I could just pass with the Braid up. I'm going to do it. All right, there's a Pyromatic, so there's a payoff. I just really want them to, like, not play a land and just try to play a Rancor right now or something and attack for 4. That would be ideal. Do I take 2 here? Or do I just Abrade it? I'm just going to take. There's Young Wolf. Okay. Did they not have a second land? They did tank on the keep for a second. They don't. So I took 2 extra damage basically for no reason. But I wanted to play around them having like something like a relic or whatever. I think this is correct. Still, okay, there's first day of class. Wow. So I can transmute Shred Memory, or I can just play Prospector plus Putrid Goblin here. What if I just Shred Memory, get a Putrid Goblin? Do I need to even do that? They're only on 1 mana. I mean, if they Savage Swipe my Skirk Prospector, that's annoying. I think I could just go play only Putrid Goblin pass. Then if they Savage Swipe that, I could just Shred Memory for another one. All right, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to play the Skirk Prospector here because I don't want to get. I guess they, yeah, they could Savage Swipe the Young Wolf onto it. They probably won't, but I just don't even want that to happen. Oh, they can't even Savage Swipe this Putrid Goblin right now. They're also only on 1 mana. So I think I should be good to win here. This deck is really fun to play. I think one problem with this deck in the future, imagine like this deck wins a challenge and then wins another challenge. Everyone's going to start to know about it after that. And then somebody in the next challenge just does what that red-white opponent did, but plays like 4 relic in the sideboard, some duress, some like gut shot, more removal spells, counter spells, and just like stuff like that. And then this deck becomes not as good. But at the same time, We've seen this deck can be pretty resilient. They're just playing Nettle. Okay, nice. And then no attack. Okay, so they lose here. I mean, I guess they could have Gut Shot. Oh yeah, they could have Gut Shot. Hmm. If I draw a Mountain, I can play around Gut Shot. Or not, I can't even, but I get crushed by Gut Shot here. I'm just gonna go for it. See if they're F6 actually. They could easily have Gut Shot. I'm gonna go to main two. They could certainly have Gut Shot. I'm gonna go for it though. They could just Gut Shot this. They are going to. Okay. Can't even matron here, unfortunately. But I do have a 3/3, or no, it's just a 2/2 right now. Okay. I could attack because I'm not planning to block. And then if they block, I guess they could block with Young Wolf, just upgrade to a 2/2. All right, I'll just pass. Now I need to shred memory, get another first day of class, matron, get another Cirque Prospector. Pretty annoying. If they have another Gut Shot, it's going to be rough as well. Could have played around that, right? By waiting until I had double Putrid Goblin and then play first day of class into Skirt Prospector. But that just gives them a lot of time to just draw lands and draw out of this kind of screw that they're in. I think I want to transmute Shred Memory next turn. Because I definitely need another first day of class here. Opponents in the tank about what they should do. Savage Swipe my Putrid Goblin. It's annoying for me. It's just another combo piece I need to go off. I think I'm just supposed to chump the Nettle Sentinel at this point because then I can just unearth this at some point. And this isn't really doing anything with the -1/-1 counter. Just gonna chump here. I don't even want to upgrade the Young Wolf really. Okay, well there's first day of class. Wow. So now I just shred memory for Putrid Goblin. Do I matron for Skirk Prospector instead this turn? I think I actually do. It just puts a body in play. And I know this can get Putrid Goblin, so it's fine. Now they have to play a spell pre-combat to untap this. They've just been stuck on one land, which definitely happens with Stompy. I mean, you can still win these games. Rancor up the Young Wolf, attack for 5. That's fine. I just don't want to see another Gut Shot. We just draw Putrid Goblin? Wow. Okay, so let's go for it. Play Prospector. Okay, now they're F6'd. Okay, let's turn off auto yields. No, 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 no. Sack. No. Sack a Goblin. Sack Matron. And then I sack this Goblin. And then I first day of class. We drew just incredibly well here. We already have we have the definitive win now because we have pyromatics. Sweet. Looks like they were just stuck on land a little bit too long. It's not even that much faster to intro to prophecy to look for a different win because I can just make 40 mana here and then win with pyromatics. And still have about 14 minutes for the last game, which is plenty of time for this matchup. They are going to be on the play, and they do have gut shot. But yeah, they really don't have that much interaction. So I just need 36 mana, but I'll just go a little bit more than that. Even though I don't think there's any card in the format they could have at this point that would save them. Just go 40 mana. All right, I really want to win this next one. I have to win game 3 here to go to 5-1. Then I'm in a good position to top. All right, 40 mana, and then let's pyromatics replicated 19 times. Okay, 20 damage to you. Just not even to F6 in case I want to combo some more if something happens. But again, I don't think there's anything that can. I have 13 minutes, so that took me about 2 minutes to combo there when the opponent was F6'd. It's honestly not that fun to just sit here and just combo like that, but I mean, it makes sense that the opponent can't really concede because they don't know if we have it or not. If you end up like matroning for Invoker or something, yeah, they probably should concede, but we even have a Braids and Lightning Bolt here to slow them down. They have 4 Gut Shot for us. Maybe I just want to bring the Duress back in. Just go 4 Duress to just take Gut Shot. Like Ransack, the lab is even a little bit slow as well. Fumes is a little bit slow. Maybe I just bring in the last 2 Duress, especially on the draw, and take out the Fumes. A lot of their stuff is 2 toughness. They have like Quarian Ranger, Vault Scourge, Eldrazi spawn tokens, Young Wolf that I don't really even want to Fumes, and maybe a 1/1 Skargan, and that's about it. All right, let's just bring the Duress back in. It's just cheaper interaction, and maybe we can take their Gut Shot and then combo off earlier. 4 Duress is definitely a lot to have in this matchup, though. All right, I'm keeping this. This hand's slow, but we have first day of class, we have double matron, and we have unearths. Colony Garden, okay. I think they're on my list if I had to make a guess. So I'm just planning to lead caves on 1. They might just grow off on 2, which is that's the real clock on the play for sure. Oh, but gain 1. Now Groff kills us in 5 hits, not 4. This is a slam Groff. Oh no. Is it Burning Tree into Groff? Here, one moment. All right, I had to step away there for a moment. The opponent is asking me about the deck. They have 7 power on board right now. The problem is I can't do anything this turn, and then next turn all I can do is play Matron. I think I'm gonna have to cycle Unearth, as bad as that is. I'm just gonna play Swamp, pass the turn. I think I am gonna cycle Unearth. If they have Gut Shot or something, I'm just done here. Turn one Garden, turn two Groth. I'm gonna ask them if they're playing my list. All right, I'm getting hit for 7. This is a 3-turn clock minimum. There's Nest Invader. Again, I think I'm supposed to cycle Unearth. It could be worse to do so because, yeah, maybe it's worse because maybe I want it because next turn I can Matron, then I survive. Let's say Matron dies, then I can Unearth Matron, play Skirk Prospector, and then maybe go off. All right, I'm just not gonna do it. Not gonna cycle Unearth. They said they're gonna reveal their secrets at the end. Fair enough. Okay. We draw Duress. I wish I had that last turn. So I think I go Mountain, Matron, get Skirk Prospector. That's all I can do. And then they probably like fight this. As long as I don't die, I can still win next turn. I might not have enough mana to be able to duress and win, but I think I should have the turn 4 here. Let's get Prospector. They have 9 power. I'm at 14, so I don't die to. I don't die to a Vines, but I die to double Hunger of the Howl Pack. So maybe I am supposed to chump. Gives me 1 less mana on my next turn, though. Okay, well, I just don't even get the choice. So that's 9, 11. So if they have Hunger here, I die. Nice. Oh, I mean, they can still Hunger. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Oh my god, damn. Turn 4 win on the play. 8, 10, 14 damage Exacxes, even through the gain 1. GG's. Brutal. Uh, so next turn I could have gone. I could have gone. I could have gone. Yeah, I could have. Next turn I could have gone Prospector, Unearth Matron, play land, play Putrid Goblin. They want good breakers, but if they win the next match, they should be fine as well. I don't know if I can top 8 anymore, but yeah, I could have had. I'm gonna say, did you have gut shot? If they had gut shot, I was just completely screwed here. No chance of winning. Um, but yeah, I had the win next turn. I had just enough mana to go Prospector, Unearth Matron, play Putrid Goblin, sack Matron, sack Putrid Goblin, persist trigger on the stack, first day of class, make infinite mana, Matron again for the win. But um, yeah, I think they had it. All right, 4-2 now. So now to have a decent, I mean, I should be able to likely top 32 at 4-3, but that's not even guaranteed. I mean, that's pretty likely because a lot of people dropped. So it's pretty likely to be able to top 32 at least and get my money back plus 10, 15 tickets. But if I win the last one, then I should be in a good spot. So I'll see you for the last round in round 7. See you there. All right, welcome to the 7th and final round against Diego Brando. This person's nice. I've played them many times. They're every time I've played them, they've always gotten pretty unlucky. So we'll see if that trend continues. I think they're usually on Mardu mid range. Hmm. Mountain, Street Wraith. I have an Unearth I can cycle. I do have a first day of class, but that's all I have. If I just draw a black source, is this hand good? I feel like yes. I think I'm gonna keep this hand is sketchy, but I think I'm supposed to keep it. Let's cycle Street Wraith. Duress, okay. Not exactly what I wanted to see. Are they on Mardu? And by that I mean Boros Monarch? Oh no. Not like this deck. Not like this. Are they on Burn? And I just took 4 damage? Cycle Ashburns. Okay, they are on Boros Monarch. They always play that deck. Mountain. Are they on this deck? They might be on this deck. It might be the mirror. Okay, it's probably the mirror. It's the mirror. Okay. I thought it was about time we play the mirror. Oh no. Okay. I can Pyromatics, just cast it in order to break up the combo potentially. So, and that's not bad. They play Matron. I wonder if they're on the same version as us. Probably not. I think most people are generally not on the same version as us. I think as weird as it is, I might want to just duress on this turn. Okay, nice. That's good. That's good. Let's just lead on Swamp Duress. Take their first day of class if they have it. They have Knight's Whisper, Sparksmith. Sparksmith is actually good. And they do, oh, they just got Skirt Prospector, yeah. Okay. So I think I just take Knight's Whisper. And they don't have a first day of class to go off. So then I just play Putrid Goblin. And I just need to find, I guess I can play Ransack the Lab this turn. Just take Knight's Whisper. Play Ransack. There's another Duress. And a Skirk Drill Sergeant. And another first day of class. I don't think I need an extra first day of class here. They're probably not on the version with that many Duress main. I could just take Duress, take their Unearth. I could also take Drill Sergeant. This is kind of tough. I mean, does Duress taking their Unearth do anything? I don't know if it actually does anything. Because again, they just need first day of class at this point, right? I'm either taking Drill Sergeant or Duress here. I don't know if Drill Sergeant's really doing much for me, so I'm just going to take Duress. I wanted to find a Skirt Prospector there, obviously. But I can potentially still find one next turn. Oh, I thought they were just going to slam a first day of class and go off. I was like, are you serious? Okay, so now this Duress basically is dead. And they have a Sparksmith as well. I can just Pyromatics it, though, if I have to. Another Duress. Okay, it's kind of brutal for me. What I can do is I can go play Putrid Goblin, play Pyromatics on Sparksmith, pass, hope they just don't draw first day of class. And then I'm pretty well set up to go off next turn. I could just play Duress, though, as well. they have one unknown card because they played Swamp. Or they have two unknowns, so I could just duress. I think that's actually safer. I might miss, yes, but I could also take a first day of class and not die. Trip Mountain, Skirk Prospector, okay. So I think what I like is actually just playing Putrid or playing Ransack the Lab. And then if they play Skirk Prospector out, I can just go Pyromatics, kill Sparksmith and this. I think I'm gonna do it. I could also just pass the turn here with Pyromatics up for one and then kill their Skirk Prospector. I mean, I might as well do that now if I'm gonna do it. Let's just Ransack. I could just take Street Wraith as a free card because is the land really doing anything? I mean, I could just take an extra land. Then if I draw another land, I could Pyromatics replicated twice. But I could just win if I find the combo. They're probably not going to aggro me out. I think I'd rather just take a Street Wraith here. Let's go to 10. There's Ash Barrens. All right, let's just do this and hope they don't find first day of class here. Yeah, problem is I still need to Pyromatics that Sparksmith. Knight's Whisper, okay. Sweater, but that's not lethal yet. Putrid Goblin, is this lethal? Can they hit for 10? 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? No. They can hit for 8. It's going to be tough to win, I think, at this point for me. Because I have to kill Sparksmith and then go off. So we know this is exactly their hand. Okay, Matron. So can I beat a Sparksmith? I'm at 7. Oh, so Sletter actually just crushes my Pyromatics as well. So they're definitely not on the same version as me. So I can go Matron, get Sletter, play Sletter, or not Sletter, get Skirk Prospector. Matron, play Prospector. But then I don't have enough mana to play Putrid Goblin as well. That's 7. I mean, I could just fire off a Pyromatics X2. Just do it twice, like target like. If I just target two things, they just sack one thing, save the other thing. So that doesn't really work. I can just Pyromatics the Sparksmith, then they just save it. This is actually just crushing me here. I need to be able to go off like in response. They have 7 power on the board right now. This construction is annoying. Let's see. Pyromatics the Sparksmith, and then they only have. Then they can just play Skirk Prospector for the 7th power. This sucks. I think I'm dead. Just not gonna replicate. They're just gonna set. Oh wow, they let it go. Does that cost them the game? Why'd they let that die? Because they thought they weren't going to be able to actually activate? Because now I can go Matron, chump something. They sack it. Like, let's say I chump Sletter. They can sack it, and then yeah, that was bad. So let's say they play Prospector, then they attack with all. I block a 2-power thing. They go sack, sack. So then they hit for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm still not out of the woods yet if they see the line. So let's just go Matron, get Prospector, hope they don't go for the win. Faithless Looting, discarding Double Mountain. Now if they just have, I mean, I'm already dead on board if they go for the win. Flashback Looting, okay. They can still go play Skirk Prospector and then present lethal, right? Another Putrid Goblin, so that represents 2 sacrifices. I think I just die here. Damn, I was close. I just needed a little bit more time. Yeah, they have plenty of damage here, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, they got me. Couldn't quite get there. My street rates ended up costing me. Damn, sucks. I think I like all of this. Do I even want a braid and or reaping? I don't think I want reaping the graves. I think duress is great. I mean, a braid is a removal spell. Do I need Skirk Drill Sergeant? Probably not. Just side out like this. This is going to be a pretty grindy matchup. Let's just try it like this. I want this interaction. I mean, I just kept a sketchy hand and didn't draw a black source. I tapped black source till turn 3. So maybe I should have mulliganed that. But I like this sideboard. I like Fumes. Leading up Fumes is good if they go for the combo because then I can go like with them having a Prospector out and then they sack Goblin when it comes back. It's a 1/1 before with the first day of class trigger on the stack, and then you Fumes in response to that. All right, well, this is a mulligan. All right, I'm going to keep this. It's not very good. I think I keep the Pyromatics rather than the Unearth. I don't know if I need 2 Unearths here. They kept 7. I'm in trouble. Sucks if I just lose these last 2 rounds. Brutal. I can still win this, though. I can still win this. Another Night's Whisper. Sign me up. Okay, I was going to say, can I draw a land? I did. Sledder. Bounce land. Okay, I could just Pyromatics the Sledder. I don't hate that. I mean, this is pretty annoying as the game goes on. I could literally just ignore it though and try to draw into the combo. I can even just transmute Shred Memory right now. Why don't I? I'm just gonna do that. Get first day of class. Go. All right. They have 3 mana. Now I just need to find a Putrid Goblin. Maybe I was supposed to wait on that Shred Memory because I could have just cast Night's Whisper, and then maybe I draw first day of class, and then I can Shred Memory for Putrid Goblin. So that might have been a mistake as well. Just felt like it was mana efficient, but also going Pyromatics into Skirk Prospector would have been good that turn. Because now they can always save this. I mean, I could just Pyromatics it for 2 right here. Okay, they get Putrid Goblin. can also just pass with Pyromatics up if I don't draw anything. Oh, and there's Fumes as well. Okay, nice. Just gonna play Skirk Prospector and pass with Fumes up. Does that even work? I don't know if that works with Sledder. I can maybe break up the combo though. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna just try to leave up Fumes here and see what happens. Another mountain. First day of class. Resolves. And they play Putrid Goblin. Resolves. They can save their Putrid Goblin from Pyromatics though, right? So this is lethal. So if I let this resolve and then go for Fumes, I don't know if this works. I think this stops the combo though. I guess they can sack Matron, give Goblin +1/+1, but then they can't have two infinite attackers. Maybe I was supposed to just Pyromatics the Sledder. Okay, they're just saving Sledder here. Okay, so they can attack for 3, sure. Okay, there's another Prospector. I don't really have much going on yet still, but I probably do want to just take this out. Oh no, not cast that, not cast that. Let's just start with this. Another Night's Whisper. I think I'm just gonna Pyromatics this. Just get it off the board, leave them with nothing. Copied 0 times. Okay. I think they could have played differently again because I think they could have gone sack Matron, target Putrid Goblin, then save it from Fumes. Oh, but then Sledder would die. Okay, never mind. They couldn't actually do that. The Sledders actually are pretty decent in the mirror. They're kind of like a must deal with threat. Putrid Goblin. Okay. Skirk Prospector go infinite. They can't? Okay, nice. I'm at 14. Just have a bunch of Night's Whispers. We just need to find Putrid Goblin at this point. Let's go to 10. Duress them. Electrickery. Let's add a mana. Take the Intro to Prophecy and they're on the Hissing Iguanar. Okay, so they have Matron Prospector. They have no first day of class. They have 4 cards. Okay. Deals 1 damage strike player or planeswalker. I mean, they might just be able to kill me with that by attacking and just dealing me damage. I just need to find Putrid Goblin here. I feel like I've been playing well here. They can go Prospector plus Iguanar. Sure. And they can attack for 2 and then start shooting me, but they don't have enough for lethal here. Oh, whenever another creature dies, so that counts my creatures too. Okay. So I just probably can't win unless I kill this. Cycle. Do I need to just Let's see, I had 3, 4, 5, 6. I could have just gone first day of class into 5/5. Whenever another creature dies, and they can just play a second Iguanar. They can even play like, yeah, I'm dead here. Pretty sure I'm dead. Draw just didn't come together here. Right, well, there's the Putrid Goblin, just a little bit too late, it looks like, because I didn't realize that this counts any creature. So they can attack for 5, put me to 4, and they have the win anyway. GG's. They got me this time. Uh, I kept some suboptimal hands. I think I played fine. I don't know if there was anything I could have done. Oh god, brutal. 4-1 into 4-3. I was in 17th, so I have to remain in top 32 for prize. All right, I'll just come back once this round is finished, and we'll see where I'm at. All right, see you for the standings. Brutal end though, brutal end. All right, it looks like results are up. I ended up in 19th place, so not too bad. We weren't able to top 16. Oh, nice. Diego, top 8. Nice. So in the last round, we just lost to Diego, and they were able to top 8. And I'm actually happy about that because look at all these 5-2s that did not top 8. And I think if we had won, I don't think I would have top 8'd. Because I don't think my tiebreakers were that great. I mean, I'm halfway down. I guess I'm towards the top of these 4-3s. Maybe I would have top 8'd. Well, anyways, congrats to Diego. Good game. Hopefully they can get a win for Goblin Combo there and do what I could not. But yeah, 4-1 into 4-3 was pretty brutal. Luckily, I mean, we still top 32, so we still just get 5 chests. Only 1-4-3, got the top 16 for 10 chests. It's not a big deal either way. I don't really care about, 5 chests. So that doesn't really matter. What I really wanted with the top 8. But yeah, Hodor time, House of Man MTG. I played Lord Abyss, got there too, 6-1. Man, I just was so close. I just needed to win like likely one out of the last two, and I might have been able to make it because I played a lot of these good players. But close to top 8, not quite there, but still a really fun challenge. Had a good time, got decent value and just, got about 15 ticks or so. Um, so not too bad. Had fun. It was really a good time playing this Goblin deck. My channel, youtube.com/snapbolt. Check it out. Subscribe to my channel if you like it. Throw a like on this video if you want to see more challenges. Thanks so much. I'm Max. Till next time. Peace.